Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Libra. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Libras, please. All right, Libra, so you have the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. They're also showing up as the Nine of Wands. Okay, this could be someone who has a military background. The Nine of Wands is also someone guarded, but somebody who's also, there's a very sexy energy to this Nine of Wands, somebody who holds a torch for you. They're viewing you as the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the connection, we see the Ten of Wands. So this connection may take place during some sort of transition, either in your life or in their life. So this could be a big move. This could be a job change. All right, and we see Empress energy coming through. So divine counterpart, Taurus and Libra and Venusian energy here. So this is somebody who's very sexy, very attractive, someone who has a lot to offer. And the Hanged Man energy with Pisces there tells me this is somebody who's very spiritual. But this is somebody who, you know, they don't chase, they attract. And they hold back and they look at all the details. I feel like this is somebody who's very awakened. This is someone who is creative and selfless, loving, very intuitive. You're going to feel this spiritual connection. Like you're going to feel this connection right away. It's otherworldly is what it feels like. Now we see the High Priestess in reverse. Again, you might be dealing with somebody who's an empath or an intuitive, someone here who's just really highly creative. But I also feel with this Cancer Pisces energy, the High Priestess in reverse, this is someone who maybe has been, it's not like they've been like holding back, but they've been looking at all the details, and this is someone that like when they're ready, they're going to express their secret, deep romantic feelings for you. And we see the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they've made up their mind, or they make up their mind that they see a lot of potential here. All right. Yeah, they feel like you two are soulmates in separation. I feel like they might even use this language with you, Libra. So it might be somebody who's into tarot or astrology, spirituality, and things like that. They might talk about like soulmates and divine feminine, divine masculine. Of course, that's not for all of you. And we see the Hanged Man. This is how you're feeling. So you both are mirroring each other in this Hanged Man energy. Again, a really spiritual connection, but you both are holding back, looking at all the details, not wanting to rush into things, wanting to make sure, right? Because I feel like you both are quite tender. Okay, not to say that you don't have grit or strength or anything like that, but you recognize, you know, around love, and especially around something that feels kind of serious or spiritual in nature, you have quite tender feelings, and that's both of you. I like that. It's a very compassionate energy. Now we see strong earth. Okay, so they most likely Taurus with that Empress energy coming through, but Virgo or Capricorn. This person might have a little bit of a jealous streak. Okay, so it's something that you do want to take into consideration. They could be an entrepreneur. They put their ideas to work for them. They work hard, but they're also investing in their future. I feel this is somebody who's also very creative, and they've done quite well for themselves. And we also see that they're quite funny. Okay, so it's lighthearted energy as well. And the laughter you share may very well bond you and alleviate stress. That might be what kind of breaks the ice, that gets you to out of that Hanged Man energy. Some of you too, you kind of both feel like your love lives have been stagnant for a while, or you've been just taking time to focus on yourself, to heal, to ground, you know, focus on your spiritual path. All right, so this person could be a grandparent. Now that's a really specific message, so that's not for all of you. But they could also have a really close-knit relationship with one of their grandparents. Maybe they were raised by a grandparent. We see in their 30s. Okay, so again, these are confirmation messages for some of you. They're definitely not going to resonate with all of you. And yeah, Libra, you are going to be so unforgettable for this person. Okay. And I actually think that's how you're going to feel about them as well. Anything else we need to know? All right, so we see unique hairstyles. So on this card, it says dreads, twisties, cornrows, man bun. But remember, my readings are not meant to be gender specific. So we know this person has a unique hairstyle here. They're trendy, okay? So here we see wigs, heels, casual or dressy. Again, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards are. So I just feel like this person dresses up to date. They have their own unique style. And they may have olive, medium, or dark skin. Okay, again, specific messages that are confirmation for some of you, but are not going to resonate with all of you. All right, let's see. What else do my Libras need to know? What else do my Libras need to know? All right, this person wears a meaningful accessory often. Okay, I was getting something like that, maybe spiritual in nature. Like, you know, I wasn't looking at this card, but now that I am, I was getting like a cross for some of you. But this person has beads, maybe like a talisman, maybe a bracelet or something like that. This person has lived in more than one country. Okay. They already know who you are. Some of you, this person has done like a silent retreat, a spiritual retreat, has been to like an ashram. Not all of you. They already know who you are, so this person may already be checking you out. Maybe you're already checking them out. This person likes to use their middle name. And Libra, they've definitely been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months. Now, they're viewing you as the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Again, they feel this heart chakra energy between the two of you. They feel a spiritual connection. They may feel like they've been manifesting you. Again, I kind of feel like this person is going to use that type of language, soulmates, dark night of the soul, manifesting, law of attraction. But they see you as very loving. They see you as very open. Yeah, I just feel like you're a lot of what they've been looking for here. Creative, nurturing. All right, 4 of Wands. Yeah, twin flame energy, soulmate energy. This person sees that you're somebody they could really be in a relationship with. I also feel this person's going to really like your friends. You could also meet them when you're out with a group of your friends. And Death card, Scorpio energy. So this person feels like with you, Libra, they can go deep, that you can talk about pretty much anything. There's also an element of mystery about you. And I also feel too, they feel like when they meet you, I just feel like this person knows that in some way you're going to transform their life. And you go from the Hanged Man energy to the Magician energy, really wanting this. You definitely checking this person's boxes. It feels like they're going to take off a lot of your boxes as well. And you may be like, oh my gosh, yes, I have been manifesting this, or someone just like you. Beautiful energy. You are going to want to move forward with this. All right. We see gossip. So awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. So this person sees you, or what they really like about you is they feel like they can really trust you, like you two really get each other. But they also see the way you interact with other people, like you're not gossipy, you're not like putting other people down. They see you as a student of life, beautiful humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. And most likely you two are going to learn a lot together, have little adventures, take trips, maybe go on retreats, I don't know, study things, try new places. And Libra, they see you as the networker. Beautiful. So enhances unity through the sharing of information and engenders social awareness and empathy. Beautiful. So there's something about them watching you and the way that you interact with other people that they find to be quite impressive. So I'm not reading the relationship as heavy, 10 of Wands. I'm reading it as this most likely happening during some sort of transformation for one or both of you. And it's been a tough cycle, but this kind of feels like that silver lining. We see through learning or skill development, again, that came through with that student energy, that this meeting happens while learning, studying, or developing a skill. Growth becomes the bridge between you. That's the real message of this card. Growth becomes the bridge between you. This connection reinforces your value through experience, not validation. Yeah. So this is like, I feel like your self-worth is going to be really awakening here in this connection, because this person is really seeing you, Libra, for who you are, what you've been through. And I feel like it's probably been a while since somebody's seen the real version of you, like that really gets you. And oh, I love this, present in the moment. So this is someone who's not going to be on their phone when you're around, right? This person engages fully rather than projecting far ahead, and the connection unfolds naturally. But I just feel like you both are going to be very, very present. I'm seeing two people looking into each other's eyes, having these like beautiful, deep conversations, and the rest of the world just drops away. You might even lose track of time when you two are together. But at the same time, being very present in your conversations, being very present in the relationship. And yeah, there's this energy of intuition, both of you showing up as the Hanged Man, that this meeting happens because you listen to a quiet inner prompting, Libra. Alignment responds to intuition rather than logic. Yeah, so telepathic connection, but also your intuition guiding you two to one another. Now we see friend zone, so maybe this is going to start off as a friendship and it becomes something more. We do see that with that transformation card, the death card. Some of you do meet with friends. I did get that from the Four of Wands. I don't think there's a lack of passion in this connection. That's not what I'm getting. This is a gift from the universe, okay? Love language might be this person's gift giving, or maybe that's, you two give each other little gifts from time to time just to show your love. But I kind of just think you both feel like you were gifted this relationship. And this is, their love language is quality time, spending time with you, being present, clearing their schedule, right? To be very present with you. And again, I was getting this image earlier. It wasn't exactly this one, but look at how they're just talking to each other. Nothing else really matters in that moment. I love that. So you're very focused on one another in a healthy way. This is going to come into your life sooner than expected, and it is meant to be long-term in the coming years. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.